It's the CommonSense New Hampshire crew right here. This is Bernie.
Craig Driggers.
Matt Mike.
And the boss lady.
Don't forget, you can check out our live podcast every Sunday on Spreaker.com. Search the words CommonSense New Hampshire.
Or if you want to be part of the show, you can give us a call at 603-217-5400.
We always want to hear your thoughts, even when we don't want to hear your thoughts.
Ladies' room suggestions are always welcome.
And don't forget, we always have that awesome segment, Trigger the Driggers.
And at the end of the show, check this out. We turn a negative into a positive. Any ideas? Give us a call.
And don't forget, we have our social media accounts as well, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and everything else too. So, and don't forget that phone number once again, 603-217-5400.
Shut up and sit down.
Common Sense New Hampshire. Live, raw, and unedited. Call 603-217-5400. We want to hear from you. I'm the voice of Common Sense New Hampshire, the boss lady, Erin D. And now your hosts, Bernie D., Craig Driggers, and Mad Mike.
And there we go. Sorry about that. I was actually...
You were sleeping.
No. Actually,
On the wheel again.
so we actually have some breaking news, and this is kind of important. But let's do our
Intros.
our protocol. Exactly. My name is Bernie.
Mad Mike is here.
Craig Driggers.
The boss lady.
The voice of Common Sense New Hampshire.
Ooh, that was very melodic. Thank you so much.
Wait a minute,
for-
what's melodic mean?
I was just about to say,
there was
Bernie's
a-
using
there
huge
was a-
words over here.
Because I've been on vacation,
There was
so
a-
I forgot a lot of words.
There was a ton of melody to it.
There was a ton of
melody.
melody. Exactly.
It sounded good.
How about some harmony?
You know, I've never met a melody that wasn't a slut, for the record. I'm just throwing it out there, you know.
Just FYI, Craig's saying Melody's a slut.
No, well, yeah, you know a
Well,
melody
she
that's
might
got a
be.
problem with it?
stripper?
She might be.
Do you have a melody that's got a problem with it?
Just had a baby and she named her Melody.
Oh, snap.
Well, then that was a mistake on her part. My bad. You know what I mean?
What was
She's setting her up.
our phone number? Well, again, let's start with the protocols here. 603-217-5400 is the phone number. Again, 603-217-5400. Our social media accounts are open: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. All you have to do is search the keywords CommonSense NH or CommonSense New Hampshire. So let's get into this. Right now, things are not going so well at a gaming tournament right now in Jacksonville, Florida. This is what we know so far. At least 4 people were dead. 11 others were being treated for a mass shooting that literally just happened a couple of hours ago in Jacksonville. Again, this is a gaming event at a popular shopping center filled with bars and restaurants. And I guess this bar is actually tailored to gaming. There's Xboxes and PlayStations and what have you. And they're actually having a tournament, and the winners of this particular tournament will be going to the finals in Las Vegas in October. But it literally got a bit serious here.
Did they catch the guy? That's what
Yeah, he's
I
dead.
need to know.
Well,
They didn't.
they're saying that there's 2 suspects. One is dead, and one they are still unsure of. This happened, according to this, it says the gunfire was heard around 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Video gaming event was held in Jacksonville Landing. This was a Madden NFL Championship series. The shooting, according to Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, happened inside one of the restaurants in the Landing. And again, this is a bar that is tailored to gamers. Investigators said that no outstanding suspects remains. A noted suspect, only identified as a white male, was found dead at the scene. It was not immediately clear whether the suspect was among the 4 that was reportedly killed. Source also told the Associated Press that the suspect who opened fire died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
Sorry, idiot.
The incident is being investigated as a criminal act,
drink
not
to
an
that.
act of terrorism. So everybody can relax.
That means it was over a woman.
Yeah.
It was over some girl.
No, the guy probably
I'm sorry,
lost in
but-
in one of the
No.
rounds.
or he was not. Who knows what the details are? It's going to
We'll
be something.
find out.
If you're a
It was over
gamer,
some
you don't
girl.
have a girlfriend.
No,
You don't have a girlfriend?
There was a shooting at like a Comic-Con or like a couple of years ago. There was something similar sort of style event, and it was over some girl.
It was a love triangle.
I
It
don't
was
believe
one of those
it was,
things.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was. It was so you
Show me
watch.
2 gamers with girlfriends.
Well, never mind.
If you are a
I
gamer,
could.
give us a call.
Yeah.
603-217-5400.
And do you want to kill the guy who like beats you at another game?
Yeah, that's
do
what
you
I'm
wanna
thinking,
kill the guy
Bernie.
who's
The guy lost
banging
in the
your girl?
final round. He goes, guess what? Nobody's going to Vegas. Could that be the scenario?
This is these are the kinds of shootings that really piss me off.
Because
obviously.
most other shootings you're just like whatever.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I'm just saying.
deserve to get
but,
killed.
You know, again, the suspect who opened fire died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
Yeah, right.
Couldn't you do that just in a corner
Yeah,
somewhere
just
and don't
exactly.
bother anybody?
Right.
So let me give you some more details here. One witness at the gaming event told the Associated Press someone who was competing in the tournament lost, and they were upset. A previous account from the witness stated
Mad Mike?
the suspect
Something
went
else, or-
crazy and started shooting up
See?
the room.
I should be a detective.
So there we go.
I'd like to
No girlfriend mentioned in that part, right? Nope.
Well, I guarantee he was probably mad at his girlfriend.
Okay.
I mean, there's no way you get that.
He was
pissed
mad
off.
at the super nerd that just beat him for
Okay.
the
I guess
final
so.
round.
Well, speaking of the super nerds, I guess there were multiple super nerds who were upset, and they were saying things like, "This is bullshit," and watch out what's going to happen. I
see?
guess one of them really took it to the
Who
extreme.
brings a gun to one of these things to begin with?
How does a nerd even get a gun?
Yeah,
That's-
really. Well, I mean, you got
What's the gun laws? in
Well, they
Florida?
got a clean record.
18 plus. Just I mean, you show your ID,
So,
you
is
buy a
it,
gun.
so the kid that got killed was 18?
Probably.
I mean, the kid who did the shooting.
I
you
mean,
expect
well,
to be.
the other thing too is that they're in a bar, so
Yeah, but it's a gamer bar. I mean, there's not a lot of 21-year-old older.
Why isn't there a fucking gaming bar like that or in Manchester?
right.
That's what's pissing
it'd
me
be
off.
kinda-
I mean,
You don't
I mean,
think
the
that
shooting
people
pisses
over
me off,
21 game?
I don't game, man.
Oh yeah,
I-
well I don't
You
either,
game
but
it
I
a
can.
different way.
I game on myself. That's about all
But
I
There you go.
I can
do.
guarantee you there are plenty of people over the age of 21 that
Well,
literally
I
live their life to
understand when it's
game.
competitive, when you're a professional gamer.
No.
That kind of thing. I
Fucking
just
World
don't-
of Warcraft
Well, I mean,
bullshit.
you
and-
motherfucker- well, slow your roll.
You can,
I know.
we've
Because it's
seen
next
it.
to a
We've seen
gamer.
it many times where the gamers of World of Warcraft, when their servers down, we actually see them
At Denny's.
At Denny's,
Guy,
there's like 25
Guy,
people.
I
I'm like, oh yeah,
am-
look,
I
server's
am
down.
one of those people.
Foosball is not a gamer.
Yeah.
We must have seen you at Denny's
I-
then.
Guy, like
you have-
foosball is like my
But you,
active game.
You have a normal life though too.
I
know-
normal. Define normal, please, for me.
Wait a
know-
minute.
no.
Remember who you talking
My
about?
life is
I know-
extraordinarily abnormal.
I know people that will go. They go to work. They come home.
Sure.
They literally sitting there in front of their computer from the time they get home until the time they go to bed.
I did that.
And they don't go to bed till 4 a.m.
Yeah.
and still have to get
I
up at
did-
6 a.m.
You
to go
just
back to work.
described me perfectly, and I'm not a gamer.
Except for
Yeah,
pornography.
come on.
Right, exactly.
But
I
you're
did
watching
that.
porn.
I did that for a long
Can
time.
that be considered a gamer? A porn?
No.
No,
No.
you're a porn addict.
Yeah, right.
That's yes.
We-
yeah,
we
That would,
had
be
a-
porn, that would be porn addiction. That would be
okay.
the literal description of porn
Is there a
addiction.
pill for that?
Yeah, Viagra.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any?
Oh,
It
no.
helps you punish yourself.
They're out there. Believe it or not, there are psychologists and psychiatrists and therapists that
Not only
could
that-
help you.
Well, I
Not
don't
only-
think I have a sickness, so
Okay,
I'm hoping.
yo,
the rest of the world.
for the record, they just classified sex. It's crazy how we've gone off the
Sex
rails from this
addiction?
story.
Yes.
But they have just classified sex addiction as being something that qualifies as a disability. So just a heads up on
so
that.
I
Mark.
get a handicap plate.
Yeah. You get
Oh
a
my
handicap
God.
plate and not work,
Imagine Social Security.
and not work and literally get paid.
What's
just be
what's
like,
your handicap? Chronic masturbator.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, it's a sickness.
Who judge you? I wouldn't
Yeah.
judge you. I'd be like, that's cool. What porn sites do you visit? You know what I mean? Like,
Got any suggestions?
Hook a driggers up with where to go because you're the man. You would know at that point. Like, I wouldn't judge you. For
Hand
that.
out
We-
business cards.
Yeah.
we had a girl that worked for us that was a gamer, and we would ask her to work, certain nights, and she's like, I can't. We're going on a quest tonight.
Raiding.
The hell is a quest?
Raiding.
It's part of the game.
I was
like
exactly the
you
same
group
way.
with other people from around the country, and you go on these missions.
No, that thing they did. I don't know if it was a year ago or 2 years ago, where you walked around town looking for invisible
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Is that gamer?
That's a gamer.
That would
That's
be
a gamer?
Yeah.
Severe gamer.
Wow.
More on the gay side of game.
Well, actually, my daughter
But
did
yeah.
that stuff. I mean, she'd take her boyfriend out, and they'd be looking for lizards.
See,
and
okay,
whatever.
But that's fun though. Think about it. Like that's something that like
At
two
least you're
people, if
outside.
you're both into it and you're both having fun and you know what I mean. Like you're not shooting people.
Exactly. Well,
That's
not
the
only that,
difference.
but the one thing that I did like about that is people develop teams, and you literally had to get out of the house.
Right. Yeah, that's what
and
made it cool.
visit places.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
to collect the
Yeah, and you had to
the
travel.
orbs
You had to
and
travel
this
all
good
over the
stuff.
places. Yeah, that's really
absolutely.
cool. But I was the exact same way, Aaron, as the person that you guys hired. Like Tuesdays, what was it? No, it was Tuesdays and Thursdays. Like when I got out of work, I got on the computer until like for 5 to 6 hours at a time, and the world shut off. The real world shut off around me, and for those 5 or 6 hours, myself and 24 other people, like we were. I mean, it sounds dumb now, but then I thought I was the coolest person on the planet. Myself and these 24 other people in this guild that I was in, we were the top guild on this server. But a server held 50,000 people. Okay, so there's 50,000 people on one server.
That was mine.
Right? So you take 24 people divided by 50,000 people divided by 24. I mean, we were the ones that were putting in the most effort, and we had the best gear. Everybody, everywhere I went in this game, people would message me. They'd be like, "Where did you get that? Where did you get this?" I felt like I was the coolest person on the planet. Now, I mean, I look back on it, and I'm like, yeah, actually, in truth, when I look back on it now, I wish I had the time to do it again, because I would. I mean, we the camaraderie. The camaraderie was insane.
I was one of those.
We had so much fun. Much fun.
Yeah,
we really did. We had a blast.
I was one of those original PC gamers where you had to use the shift and the up arrow key and the space bar to fire and stuff like this. There was no controller. There was no Xbox device.
That's what we did. This was all on the computer.
Yeah,
World of
absolutely.
Warcraft was all on the computer.
I was an Atari guy, and then after Atari, I
started driving a truck.
No, I was playing sports. That's when I got out of the house.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go back to let's finish the story here. Jacksonville Police and the Sheriff's Department said that they have not confirmed a possible motive, nor they have released the name of a suspect yet. The gamer said that he had gone outside of the building, which he had roughly 50 people inside. He made a phone call when the shots rang out. He said he saw people fighting and getting out of the way, and people started dispersing out of the area and the bar and restaurants. The Bureau of Alcohol and Tobacco and Firearms, ATV and Explosives, they did send out a tweet. It is responding to the reported mass shooting in downtown Jacksonville. Memorial Hospital in Jacksonville confirmed 3 individuals are being treated at the moment, remain in stable condition. Those injured suffered gunshot wounds, and 5 are in stable condition. One still remains in serious condition. The shooting took place in Jacksonville Landing area, which is located along the St. Johns River and is described as an area of wide variety of waterfront dining options and a cozy inside shopping mall. So, everybody's like, well, these shootings, they happen in these particular areas. Well, here it is. It sounds like a ritzy kind of area to me, right?
For Jacksonville.
For Jacksonville, okay.
It would be like your Manchester or your Nashua, like compared to here. You know what I mean? Like there's some really sketchy areas of Jacksonville.
Every town's got a sketchville.
Oh, man. No. Yeah. Like
Manchester's got sketch. New Hampshire's got sketch.
The sun starts going down, and you better get the fuck out of there, because you don't want to be there.
The one thing that we definitely want to say from the responsibility of CommonSense New Hampshire is obviously we want to report this particular story because obviously it's important. But I guess there is a recording of the actual shooting on Twitch TV, and Twitch TV is actually the sponsor or the actual media gateway, if you will, where they actually have the gaming tournament going on. but I guess they did record when the shooting has happened. So
they were showing the tournament live,
and then and then you hear the shots that are in the background. So if you want to, twitch.tv and
did it break it down to, was it one of the gamers or a spectator that were I mean, regardless,
right now,
did they get that close? Or
right now, in the initial speculation and what the police department is saying, it was one of the gamers, and it seems